Well, good morning all. Well, I'm hoping the wind is not messing with the sound too much. Not sure what's going on. It's the middle of June and it's kind of nippy out here this morning. Actually, I'm loving it because we got a couple 3 months of really hot weather coming up, so I'll take the cold while I can get it. Okay, well, what's going on today? Today's plan is we're going to do something a little bit different. A while back, I did a video on busting up a chunk of conglomerate I had here in the backyard for years. And in the comment section, one of my subscribers, Peter Evans, put in the comment that there's probably some gold in between those bricks. Well, the more I thought about it, I got thinking, I've been cleaning my concentrates from prospecting for 40 years. Right here. Back when I was dredging, I'd bring the concentrates home and I'd run them through I had a gold wheel here, I'd run them through the gold wheel, then I'd go through the tumbler. And all these years, I've been cleaning up my concentrates right in this area. So today's mission is we're going to check these bricks down here, dig out between them, pan them out, and just see if there is any gold here. Who knows what we're going to find in here. Now, to be honest with you, I've been dying to do this since I read that comment. This is just the first chance I've had to do it. So this ought to be fun. Well, the tools we're going to be using on this project are pretty simple. I got 3 different kinds of crevice tools, gold pan, bucket to put our material in, and yes, I'm lazy. I'm going to use the shop vac to suck everything up. So let's get started. I think the area we're going to concentrate on is basically right where I'm sitting here, because I used to have the gold wheel sitting right here. Table's always been here. Not this table. This table's only been here for like 25, 30 years, but I had a table here before that. And that's where I ran the tumbler and all that, did my sifting. So I'm thinking right in this area is probably where I've gone back and forth with the most of the concentrate. So I think what we're going to do is clean this area out right here. This stuff is way harder than I thought it was going to be. Now, I'm not too sure how deep we should go, but I'm figuring maybe an inch. Aha, packed gravel. That's a good sign. I think I see it. Might be a coin. It's either a washer or a coin down there. Let me show you. Okay, now right here, I don't know if you can see it or not, looks like the top of a coin. Probably just a washer, but it sure looks like a coin to me. It is definitely a coin. It is definitely a coin. I couldn't tell you what it is. Let me go wash it off. Well, I kind of figured we'd find maybe some old nails and bolts and stuff, but I never even thought about a coin. I cannot tell the date. Oops. But it's got a V on the back, so I'm thinking it's a V nickel. Let me show you. Okay, on this side, you can see the V, and on this side there's a bust, but I can't see the date. Let me clean it a little more. Okay, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's a 1903. Not in the best of shape, but never expected to find that. Well, I don't know now if this is a gold video or a treasure video, but I think that's pretty cool. Okay, well, let's keep cleaning. I think I need to clean the vacuum out because my suction's nowhere near what it was when I started. So, let's dump it out, see how much we got in there. A lot more in there than I thought there was. Okay, well, we got the area in front of the table pretty good. I want to move over here. This is where I used to have the spiral wheel set up. So we'll take and clean that up a little bit. And then we should have enough to pan it out and see if there's anything in here. And some of these cracks are real narrow. And others, like this one, are pretty wide. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Well, we got this pretty much. Got to compete with the doves. Got this pretty much cleaned up now. So I'm going to clean the vacuum out, clean the filter out a little better. Then we'll fill the bucket up and try to wash most of the mud off. We're right about there on the bucket. So I'm going to pour some water in here, and it's going to be quite a mucky mess. So I'm just going to wash the mud out first. Okay, we still got quite a few little clumps of dirt like this. It's dry and hard, so I think we're going to let this sit for a few, let that soften up so we can get it cleaned up good. Okay, well, it's been about an hour, and this stuff is a lot softer, so we're just going to break everything up we can. Okay, let's get rid of some muddy water. Okay, well, that looks like about as good as we're going to get it. So we'll get the tub out and the pan, and let's see if there's any gold in here. Okay, we're just going to do this in the small pan. We'll pan out part of it, and then we'll just dump the rest in and finish it all in the same pan. Well, we actually got some sand in there. Some bricks. Imagine that. I see lots of quartz gravel showing up. Okay, let's put the rest in there. Well, I'm seeing black sand showing up. Actually, it looks like a lot of black sand. And we got quite a bit of good dark river gravel. This may be a while to get this pan down. I haven't seen any gold yet. A lot of gravel, a lot of black sand, but I'm getting a little worried because I haven't seen any gold. We got a lot of junk in here. Let me show you what we got right now. Okay, you can see there's quite a bit of iron, and I don't know what all that is. Almost looks like a lead. I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go grab the magnet and see if we can pull that iron, because we got quite a bit of iron in here, so let's get the iron out. Okay, I got a trusty gold magnet. Let's pull the iron out. And while we're at it, we're gonna see if we can pull some of that black sand out of there. Okay, now I pulled that out awfully quick, so we're gonna have to go through this again. Okay, let's set this down there. And that got rid of most of the black sand. Well, I'm thinking Jeff was here because this looks like a lot of lead. You look at that, that looks like that's all lead. But if you look in there, there's quite a bit of little piece of gold, and there's one nice piece right there. Okay, I'm gonna get this cleaned up a little bit better. Okay, I went ahead and checked that black sand, got that all cleaned out of there. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our 10 mesh screen, put it in there, and we're gonna see if we can get all that, all the lead out of here, at least the big chunks. Get the majority of that lead and that one nice piece of gold. Okay. Gotta go, I didn't expect the gold, so I'm gonna go grab something to put the gold in. Be right back. Okay, I'm gonna put our piece of gold in the bottle. And I'm not sure what that is. It looks like everything here is lead. And I got to thinking about it. And what this probably is from me soldering copper pipes together over there. And I think this is probably solder that's dripped down. That would be my guess why there's so much lead. Okay, let's finish getting this cleaned up. Okay, well there's so much fine lead in here that I think to speed this up, I'm gonna go grab some acid and we're just gonna burn the lead off and get rid of it. It's all real fine stuff, so it'll go quick. And while we're waiting, we'll harvest a little dinner. Okay, well this looks like it's pretty much done, so I'm gonna finish cleaning this up. And what do you say we head back inside, because all of a sudden it became summer again out here and it's getting kind of warm and the wind has really died down. So I'll clean this up, see you back inside. Got that gold all cleaned up, got everything dried out, got it in the house over here. Now I looked up that nickel, and the value of that nickel is $2 to $4, somewhere in there. So I went ahead and cleaned it up a little more because I wanted to get a better idea of how wore it was. Now I know the house was built in 1882, but I have no idea when those bricks were put down. They could have put them down when they built the house. They could have put it down years later. But looking at that coin, my best guess is it was lost like in the 20s. Now the other thing was the lead I found out there. I did find a few pieces of lead that came out of the river because they were split shot and such. But the other lead I'm pretty sure was from me soldering pipe, so it's actually not even lead. It's leadless solder, so it's pretty much just copper, tin, and silver is what they put in the leadless solder. But we're going to call it lead anyway. Okay, well, everything's sitting over by the scale, so what do you say we jump over there and see how we did? Okay, here we have the stuff we found. This is our lead, and over here is lead I think came out of the river. This is split shot and stuff, and this is the solder. But we're going to weigh it all, see what we got. So we ended up with 9 grams of lead. Now we'll weigh our gold. Okay, now the gold. 0.3. And then here's what we got as far as the steel items. Just nails, screws, just you name it, it's in there. Well, 0.3 of a gram, I'm okay with that. Never left the house. And Peter, you were right. There was gold in between those bricks. Now I'm wondering what a guy would find if he did the whole yard. Not going to be me, because I'm here to tell you that little bit was work. Now there are a few things that surprised me. Number one, I knew I would find nails and screws and things like that because I'm finding them out in the yard all the time. But I didn't find as much metal as I thought I would. The other thing that surprised me was the coin. Never even crossed my mind, never even thought about finding the coin in the bricks. And then the one that really surprised me is over the years, I've processed a lot of gold with mercury in that area. And I mean, I've gone through a lot of mercury over there, and I never found a speck of mercury. So that surprised me, but it also kind of made me happy because apparently the way I'm handling it is a good way, because I haven't lost any. Okay, well, all in all, it was kind of a fun day. All right, well, that's all I got on this one. So I'm out of here. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.